All right, guys, what is up? Here we are playing Little Thopter Brew, playing a little modern. And this is a friendly league. Just being honest, I don't know the difference between a friendly and not friendly league, but here we are. Um, this hand is awkward. It's got all of our black mana. We are primarily a blue white deck. I am going to actually keep this, though. On the play, I think it's fine. I've got to see on visions. Engineered explosives can help us beat a beatdown deck. Burn is where we'll run into some problems likely. Now the Esper Thopter list is similar to Jerry Thompson's, though not exactly the same. I would say it's got some pretty bad weaknesses. Tron feels like a hopeless matchup in my experience. Um, okay, so we'll put that on top, but then we'll put Pluto Delta on top first. Okay, so we will have the combo together in short order. Mana bird of some kind. Okay. I don't want to. The chances that I'll need to muddle something seem pretty low. Uh, EE, on the other hand, I can just run that out there. Actually, I would rather just keep up muddle and then I'll EE on one in one turn if he's susceptible to it. So if he goes like high arc into Pride Mage or something like that, just naked playing the EE, I mean, just leaves me open to a lot of things. I mean, he's obviously worried he's going to get mana leaked here. Voice, fantastic. And again, I mean, what would be nice is to catch a Coco with his muddle. I don't think that's going to end up happening. But if we can just keep him threat light, we're going to be in good shape. Hmm. Viscer's here. I like it. Okay. No more one drops, huh? Really like this to be a land. Yep. Okay. Let's see what he does here. I mean, we want him to jump into a Coco. So we're just going to leave this all up. I mean, that's certainly got to be what he's considering. I can't imagine what else would be going on. Come on, buddy. You keep waiting on me to do this. I'm not going to do it. Let him get his scries going here. I don't think that was a super great use of abrupt decay. I mean, he must have not like put together what I am, or he has multiple abrupt decays. Because that's a little not great. Here comes a Coco. Yeah, that's fine. Assume he's going to get the seer back. That's fine. I forgot that he could get collected company back. Okay, that's all fine. I think the jig will be up here. So what I think I'm actually going to do is thirst on his turn. Actually, I hate that. So if he activates Township, yeah, I'm going to have to do it like that. I really need to find just a simple Wrath effect. Do I path the witness? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do this. I think I have to. I mean, obviously, I'd like to find a Supreme Verdict. Don't think that's going to happen. He's got a Coco and an Unknown in his hand. Let him go ahead and cast it. Ditch Sword. I suppose I could have let that happen and then resolved gifts. I mean, that certainly would have been interesting. Here comes the beatdowns. So right now, I'm going to draw the Thopter Foundry. And he's going to hit me for 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I can do, I can transmute for the sword if I need to. I think I'd rather gifts. We're going to really have to see what he draws, though, here. So it's going to be 2. So this is going to be 4. 7 is what he's going to hit me for. Assuming he doesn't have a super live draw here. Yeah, that's fine. Gets counters on it. What is he doing? That's weird. Why don't you attack with everything? This is strange. All right. So we assume he's going to pump here. So and burial rites. So I can transmute, gain 4 life, make 4 blockers, which I think is better. Because if I Unburial Rights Elishnorn, he pumps and then pumps again. Right? Cancel. Okay, so I gotta think this through. So he'll pump in response. Nobody will die, but nobody will be big enough, right? So I'll have 2 blockers. He pumps everything. Boy, this is weird. Is he going to path in response? Well, the kitchen finks. Yeah, I like that. I think that's what I have to do. He pumps them all. I take 2, right? Let's see. So I forgot about Elishnorn impacting sort of the Meek's ability, which is annoying. So I can Wrath, transmute for Thopter Foundry, which I think is what's going to happen. All right, let's see what he's got here. Another Coco is like super problematic for us. I mean, he's got to have something like that, right? Kitchen Finks, Eternal Witness. This is bad. I guess instead of Wrathing, I could have kept Elishnorn in play one more turn and gone to 2. Oh, that seems bad. Killing all my Thopter Foundries feels pretty terrible. Yep, dead. Brutal. Okay, so let's see here. Bringing in cages. I don't know if I should bring in Iona or not. Elspeth, definitely. Let's cut those muddles. I'm going to cut one Thopter because we're likely going to see some form of hate. I don't want to get too bogged down with that combo. Definitely feel like I missed something that last match. Though I do... Maybe I should have transmuted earlier. What's interesting is he couldn't have cast anything into the Elesh Norn, but he would have been able to pump those things past my ability to do something about it. Where my line really went wrong is I screwed up on the layering and didn't realize that Elesh Norn would make the Thopters 3/3s, and that way I couldn't recur the Sword of the Meek. Which stunk, right? It's kind of a non-bow that I wasn't aware of until it happened to me. Yes, I'd very much like to play first. No, I cannot keep this hand. I'm going to have to keep this, even though it is quite bad. Well, our opponent going to 5 certainly helps. We're getting Thoughtseize here, I assume. Sure. Okay, well, that certainly makes things a little bit better. Oops, huh? I mean, Scavenging is certainly is a problem for this deck, but he's the graveyard hate that I'm most able to interact with, which I think is interesting. He's got a scry here, right? Unless he's just on 2 lands. Well, this is certainly a decision for him. So I guess he is on 2 lands. I think you should probably take the guaranteed. Basic, right? Maybe I'm just overthinking this. Maybe opponent is just chilling. I'm trying to imagine what is stopping him from just taking the basic. I mean, maybe the only way, I mean, if he's flooded like he has 3 lands, he should just scry, right? Otherwise, he has to take the basic. Never mind, our opponent disconnected. So it's going to come back to me, and I'm almost definitely going to leave gifts up no matter what. If he plays another ooze and has a green mana up, maybe that's a scenario. I don't. Is he holding up Coco? He's got to play stuff. And burial rights. Elishnorn. So let's see. Reasons to ghost quarter his godless shrine. I can't really think of one. So let's just go ahead. He's got a surgical extraction, maybe. All right, so I think we want a plains. He's gonna Pride Mage away something. He should honestly just put that on the beatdown. Yeah, now we just might get beaten down by one creature. I mean, he doesn't really have a reason to do much of anything but attack right now. I'm kind of... I mean, granted, he knows I'm on the Unburial Rights package. I'm kind of stunned that he's leaving pass in. I mean, maybe that was just a one-of or something. Actually, I might do this first. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I mean, a flyer would be a problem here. All right, buddy. Am I dead? So if he goes path, path, I'm in trouble. EE for 0. That would do it too. He's got something brewing over here. Okay. Well, you got me, buddy. Brutal.